thank you so much for allowing us to come out and be part of your project.
Phone has been modified in an unauthorized way, and it's locked. System is corrupted. System is corrupted. System is corrupted. System is corrupted. Phone has been modified in an unauthorized way, and it's locked.
Hey Siri, how many planets are in the solar system?
Here's an answer from NASA.gov.
Our solar system has 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth.
Hey Siri, how many planets are in the solar system?
Here's an answer from NASA.gov.
Our solar system has 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. 5 of
Hello, we have another great house for rent located at 4392 Deep Haven Court in Denver. It's a corner house. Just gonna show you a little bit outside. It's a little over 3,100 square foot house with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. Hi guys, Marina here, and we're taking a look at a single family home in Highlands Ranch. The address is 10602 Windspire Way, Highlands Ranch.
I'm here at 894A, Unit 11, 894 Green Bay Road. Just to show you the area outside of the unit. So there's just 2 other neighboring units in this, in this section of this floor. And then we're on the top, which is the third of 3 floors. So I'll take you downstairs later, but there's businesses on the first floor. There's down the stairs 3 more units, and then the ground floor is where the exit out into the courtyard is. But going into the unit, I'll do a walkthrough first, and then I'll do a little more detail on all the rooms. So you've got the kitchen here to your left.
Okay, we are at 5 Chatham Road, and just like we had expected,
Rooms. So you've got the kitchen here to your left. Bathroom. This is.
Hi, welcome to the Rothbury. Today we're touring an A3 loft, 1 bed, 1 bath with that loft space. Our locks are electric, so you can type in your code and press the check mark to enter. When you walk in, you have your coat closet for some storage and your renovated kitchen with lots of great prep space and counters, as well as upper and lower cabinetry for storage. The updated appliances, which in this home are black stainless. And then this floor plan also features a pantry. From the kitchen, there is open concept. And you have your full-size washer dryer. From the kitchen, there is open concept. And you have your full-size washer dryer available as well in a dual closet. Here you have your dining room area with a balcony. And then your large living room space. Lots of bright windows to let it.
However you book your hotel, first check Kayak to see what lots of people say about where you're planning to stay.
We need at least 43 more homeowners to trial this radically simple new pop-in.
We're looking at 1,000, 1,002.
Bathroom. This is just an HVAC closet.
Okay, we are at 2506 Oak Street.
Bathroom. This is just an HVAC closet. And then vestibule, and you've got a couple.
Hi, welcome to the Rothbury. Today we're touring a 2-bed, 2-bath with loft apartment. All of our doors have smart locks, so you put in your entry code and hit the check mark to unlock your door. Once you've entered, you have this nice foyer entry. To one side, you have full-size washer dryer.
And then vestibule, and you've got a couple rooms here. This would probably more likely be.
Who the heck could that be? Yeah, what do you want? Dude, that meme is.
And then vestibule, and you've got a couple rooms here. This would probably more likely be the bedroom. And then this. And then this would be more like the main living space. However, you know, obviously you could set it up however you wanted. I've brought people through before and they were saying like, oh, you know, I think I would set this one up as the bedroom.
Baby, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I've got something a little bit different.
I would set this one up as the bedroom. And the other one is more of like a living space. But yeah, this is a good sized room here. Definitely large enough to be a living space with, you know, couch and maybe even like an office setup as well. You have a ceiling fan. Okay, I'm at 894A Unit 20 on Green Bay Road. Once again, top floor of 3 floors, so there's just 2 other units up here in this section of the building, and then there's 1 more floor with 3 units underneath, and then you exit all the way down to the courtyard level.
Okay, we are at 404 West Freemason. I mean, look at this cobblestone. The handrails and the door is mahogany. And Terry opened the door for me, but look at this view. And you have a yard and gated privacy for parking. And she said that the owner, her dad lives right here, so all of this was his, and she bought this from him, and now she is leaving. But there is hardly no single homes properties she mentioned on Freemason. Like this guy over here, he owns that whole side over there. She said, so finding a single family home on Freemason is just unheard of. And this one also is heat pump and gas. This door. It's the original pine flooring. So there's 4 fireplaces. One is gas that works, and the rest of them were coal. The heating system works really nice. It's very nice and cozy. Start over here to the left. This beautiful room, natural lighting. Your built-in shelves. At this back porch. Goes into back. Try to go ahead and show you this really quick. And this is AstroTurf, she said, so the little yard that you do have, you do not have to manage it. There's no property line, so the walls are your property line, and then the house here is your property line. And so the original property was built 1903. There's the 2 newer HVAC systems. And then the back half here was built in the 50s. You have your basement access. You have another entryway over here on the side. Definitely wanted you to see. So pretty. Okay, back inside. You do have the pocket doors here into the kitchen. We can go on and on about all the really cool features, but you have cutting boards at almost every corner of the kitchen. The gas and stainless steel countertops. Tons of cabinet space and counter space. Here's the basement. I'll check it out. Might as well, since I'm here. Oh, wow. Oh, there it goes. Isn't that pretty? Space. Nicest basement of the three. Even have a trash can. There's a little door here. A little closet. And this is that other door we saw from outside. Keep going. You have a bar right here. This cool all of the entertaining came all the way back around, so that is where we went into. So we'll go upstairs. We'll go down here first. Little utility closet here under the stairs. Bath. So all the windows have been replaced besides the more historical windows. It's very functional. It's a storage space. Start over to the left. Huge rooms. Your entertainment area with your built-ins. Look at this closet.
Switch to TurboTax.
Okay, we're at 4614 Cape Henry. This one was on the list that you had favorited, and I just never had gotten out here to see it. But you are right in town. So you can see over here, it's the main highway. There's a dollar store, Rallies, right there at that intersection. So you are going to have some traffic coming off of there. And you're right here on a corner lot. And there's a church right across again at this property. So you should go ahead and see. This side here, some damage to the exterior right there. Converted garage. And then there's the side of the property line right there. Still haven't heard from that other place in Portsmouth, so I might have to come back after 6. Okay, right when you walk in, come into the living space, the fireplace here, opens up into the kitchen. Pretty weird, like random chair and random glasses and a charger plugged in. I'm like, is there somebody staying here? Or working here? I don't know. But there's the kitchen. Just trying to find the light.
Good morning. I'm standing in front of 1007 Holly Avenue in Chesapeake, Virginia. It is in the South Norfolk area of Central Chesapeake. Listed for $282,000. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bathroom home, 1586 square feet. Pretty quiet street. No houses on this side. You do actually have this great view of water view of this park over here. So really nice walking area. Nice to come out of your house and see this nice fountain, some birds. Pretty peaceful. You do have a driveway right here. Definitely fit at least 2 cars in. And a fenced-in backyard. Sidewalks with a walking path up to the front door. There's a latch on this fence right here. And kind of like a carport area in here. So you do have additional area to park, kind of store things under here, you know. So, and this concrete goes the whole way, pretty much into the back of the house. I'm getting pretty private backyard. So it looks like a 6-foot privacy fence the whole way around. Could use a power wash, but the vinyl, it's all secure from what I see. Looks like maybe they had a tree removed right here. It kind of sunk in right there. Roof does look a little older. I'll have to get the date for you on that. I don't see any pop shingles.
Old Spice Fiji gives me 24/7 freshness. It's gentle on my skin, and it's mine. I thought we had...
Okay, we are at 612 River Creek Road. I want you to get to see the neighbor. Look, good, clean street. Really big graveyard at the end here.
Okay, here we are at 954 Deborah Drive. Good morning, Jacob. Here we are at Duke Street, that property that you were interested in.
All right, we are at 2090 Wolf Street in Denver.
All right, I'm outside this house on Dorsetshire and just want to give you a quick view of the street. All pretty similar homes, about the same age. It's kind of a mix of 2-story homes.
Stuff's so cheap. This is garbage. Okay.
It's kind of a mix of 2-story homes and single 4-story ranch homes. And this house is right.
All right. Moisture, like if you had a plant or something setting there, it's not any real type of damage. And then look at this. They did
story ranch homes. And this house is right on the corner. So this is the approach here. You'd come up from Sunderland right there and come around the corner, and this house is kind of right in the corner here. So this is the one. There's
the heck could that be? Yeah, what do you want?
Here. So this is the one. There's like some RV parking on the side or a little extra parking there. It's really muddy and nasty right now, but I mean, you could throw down some gravel or something there, or put some asphalt in, and that would be a useful space. But just want to give you a feel for the front of the house, a mix of brick, and I'm gonna check when we get in the back on that siding. I can't tell if it's vinyl or it might be steel or aluminum. All right, I'm at this house on Court and just want to give you a feel for the neighborhood. So I'm looking, this would be, I think, kind of north around Ramrod, or down Ramrod. And this would be west-ish, looking towards Cole, which is a block away. This is the house right here. Actually, some friends of ours live 2 houses away, and they have a little girl that goes to Mountain View also, Mountain View Elementary School. And then looking, I guess, east, there's kind of a little cul-de-sac there, and then if you look in between those 2 houses right there, you can see the playground for the school. So, I mean, like 150 yards away from the school. So from that regard, you're really close. It's an older neighborhood, so all the houses are unique, which is kind of cool. So this one, I'll walk you through it. It looks like it's been fixed up pretty nicely. There's a couple like little, at least from what I could see, a couple small like just superficial things that I want to point out. The roof is not new. I can't see the upper end, but I can see the garage roof from here. It's not, I don't see any obvious damage. It looks like it's probably, I'm guessing it's probably around 10 years old. Not really any landscaping in the front yard to speak of. There's some defined beds here, but there's no border or anything like that, and it doesn't look like anything's planted, so kind of a blank slate in that regard. I'm sure you noticed that a lot of the facade of the house is brick, which is nice because there's basically no maintenance. You got this double door when you walk in. I'm gonna zoom back out just a little bit. So when you walk in, this is a split level, and so you can either go downstairs into the basement or upstairs. And it's got, one thing I want to point out while I'm thinking about it is it's got red oak flooring upstairs and in this landing, and it looks like it's been refinished. It looks really nice. The stair treads, I think, are white oak, so they're not exactly the same wood. You can kind of tell there's a little bit of a contrast there, but it's all new, looks great. So if I come up to the top of the stairs here, just to give you a perspective, obviously I can walk straight ahead to the kitchen. If I turn right down the hallway there's a bathroom, bedrooms, and if I turn left, you've got this living room. I would guess this living room space, it's about 20 by 15. It's a good size room, nice setup. And then dining right here around the corner. So this dining space, it's probably 12 by 12 feet, something like that. Window overlooking the backyard, and then there's this pocket door here that leads into the kitchen too. So here's your kitchen. It's a little bit enclosed. You've got this bank of cabinets in this wall here that kind of close it off, but there's a pocket door on the other side, so you can make it totally private if you wanted, or I mean, you could probably take that wall down and open it up if it was something you wanted to do also. The kitchen, I'll just point out, is rolled vinyl flooring. It looks like it's relatively new. It's in pretty good shape. Actually, it's not rolled vinyl. Now that I'm looking closer at it, it's vinyl planks. So I can see the seams in between here. So these are like 1 by 3 foot vinyl planks. But it looks like it's in good shape. Kind of a mix on the appliances. You've got a nice stainless fridge, white double stove, and then there's a stainless dishwasher in here too. Kitchen countertops this is like an older, like a linoleum countertop. It looks like it's generally in good shape. You can see there's a little bit of chipping on the bottom edge there, but I mean, there's not any damage or abuse or anything like that. It's just an older countertop. This little piece right here, this piece of trim is coming off, but that's an easy fix. A little bit of an older backsplash there, 4 by 4 inch tiles. And then I'll just give you a look at this bank of cabinets over here again. Not something you'd have to do right away, but if it were me, I would probably just open up this second story here, and you could put like a little bar in there and some stools, and it would feel more open, but you'd have more counter space, and you could keep that storage underneath too. So just a thought. Kind of cool. You've got an old farm door here. I don't know if you can tell, but it's split in the middle, so you could open up just the top of the door if you wanted. And then coming out to the backyard, there's a really small landing here. Well, you've got a good sized backyard. They've got some raised garden beds there. There's some stairs that go down to the basement, so you can go this way. I'll show you when we go down to the basement, but really big yard. It looks like it's pretty well kept. And then, I got to get the key to get into the garage, but the garage access is right there. So I'll run back and get that key and open that door up. But I want to just walk around back here and give you a little bit of a view of the back of the house. But got a little shed back there. And here's a look at the house from behind. I'm gonna take a look at the air compressor. It looks like it's a pretty new unit. It almost looks brand new. So, yeah, it's not brand new, but it can't be more than a couple years old at the most. So that's a fairly new thing. There's the stairs that go down to the basement and the laundry room. We'll look at that when we go inside. I'm gonna go grab the key from the front door. Sorry, I wasn't prepared, but I'm gonna grab the key from the front door and come back so we can get a look at the garage. I'll do that when I circle back. So I'm gonna head back down the hallway to give you guys a look at these bedrooms. So there's a little coat closet there. Then coming down the hall here, kind of par for the course for a house this age, you've got some built-in linen closets in the hall. The door on the left is full bathroom. This is a smaller bedroom and then a larger bedroom to the right. There's not a true master here with a private ensuite or anything. So this upstairs bathroom here, this is about a 4-foot vanity. Looks like an original vanity that they just painted and put some new hardware on. And it's got an older Formica countertop here. You can see there's, I don't know if they painted this or what, but that might just be some old caulking or something, but needs to be cleaned up a little bit. And then you've got your toilet back in the corner there. And then
whoever invented this tool deserves a raise. I spent tens of thousands learning from a master electrician and somehow ended up teaching him a new skill. So today I asked him, how do you strip this 6mm quad braid sheathed wire? He goes, first score it with a utility knife, then pull out the inner wires with the same knife, then grab scissors to cut off the extra sheath. Then use the old school wire stripper to line it up and strip it. Bro, that's like 4 tools for one job. Slow, risky, and super easy to damage the copper. So I handed him this German-made 8-in-1 electrician's tool and said, try this instead. The tip is shaped like needle nose pliers, perfect for twisting, bending, and looping wires. It's got multiple stripping holes that work flawlessly on both solid and stranded wire. Clean cut, zero damage to the conductor. Below that is an oversized cutting slot. It slices through copper, solid core, even cable with no problem. Then comes the crimping zone. Just pop in your wire and terminal. Squeeze once and it's tight and clean. On the side, a built-in wire looping feature lets you twist 2, 3, even 4 wires at once, every loop tight and secure. It even has an adjustable blade for slitting outer jackets. Whether it's thin insulation or heavy-duty cable, it cuts cleanly without damaging the inside. And yes, there's a built-in voltage tester. Touch a live wire, it lights up and beeps. You can even trace breaks. Just slide along the wire, and when the light cuts out, boom, that's your break point. This one tool replaces 8 solid build pro-level features. Whether you're a seasoned electrician or just starting out, this thing is a game changer. And right now, it's on crazy discount. Grab it before it's gone.
You're not a horse, and a bland bucket of rice isn't dinner. It's disappointment.
Here we go again, another day, another can.
The old way of preparing for disasters is broken. Stockpiling bland cans and mystery buckets that taste like cardboard? That's how folks used to do it. Before prices went sky high and FEMA started talking about closing its doors. We're 4 patriots, and we're on a mission to fix it. We believe every American family deserves real, delicious meals they can count on when the lights go out. And we're proving it with our new 3-month survival food kit that ships to you tomorrow for just $77 down. And because neighbors look out for neighbors, we're giving you 2 extra months of food. Absolutely free. Our survival food biggest giveaway ever. Why are the other survival options falling short? They puff up calories with plain rice, skimp on flavor, and leave you praying that the microwave still works. You open one of their buckets and you'll smell the same thing you smell in a feed store. You're not a horse, and that's not dinner, that's just disappointment. But here's what you're going to get with the 4 Patriots 3-month survival food kit, plus the extra free 2 months of survival food. You'll get 1,088 servings of stick-to-your-ribs meals, lasagna-style marinara, country-style chili mac, fluffy buttermilk pancakes, recipes so good you may not wait till disaster strikes before you try a little. Packed in covert, stackable totes you can slide under the bed or toss in the truck. No cartoon labels, no begging for trouble buckets. Home-style food that's prepared in 3 simple steps. Just boil, simmer, serve. Your grandkids can even help. If you supervise them, of course. The secret is the science. That's how they keep their flavor, even with a shelf life designed for 25 years. You see, Flavor Lock low-heat dehydration keeps nutrients and taste sealed inside NASA-grade Mylar pouches. And you've got delicious meals designed for 25 years of freshness. And for this limited time deal, just pay $77 down today to get it all. And it ships tomorrow. Over 1.8 million patriots, veterans, plain-spoken grandparents, and other Americans trust 4 Patriots to help them plan ahead. A guest on Fox and Friends called it delicious. Field and Stream crowned it Best Overall Survival Food Kit. And real reviewers say it tastes like mom's cooking, because it does. There's a catch. This is one of our most in-demand food kits, and the warehouse is hustling to keep up. That's why we can only run this No Neighbor Left Behind giveaway until November 2nd, or until the pallets run dry. After that, the free food disappears and the price goes up if you want the whole bundle. So if you or someone you love needs a food supply quickly, click the Learn More link below this video. Claim your 3-month survival food kit, grab your 2 free months of extra survival food on top of that, and lock in peace of mind for pennies a serving before FEMA fades to black and the grocery shelves do too. Protect your family, help your neighbors, champion freedom and self-reliance. The only way to do a thing is to do it, so do it now. Click the Learn More link below this video.
Little shower with glass doors here, and it's got some older 4x4 tiles. It looks, could be cleaned up a little bit. I mean, it all looks like it's in good physical shape. Just needs a good scrubbing probably. And then this tile here, I don't know if you can tell from the color, the trim tile on the edge here, it's a different color than the main tile. So I don't know if that'd bother you. You might trim it out a little bit differently, but there's that. All right. And then this bedroom at the end of the hall here, it's probably 10 by 13 or 14 feet. Got a little closet in the corner. Just a simple bedroom. And then I'm assuming this would be the master, the main. This is the biggest bedroom in the house. It's probably 15 by 15 feet, something like that. There's a pretty good size closet right there. It's, let's see, standard depth. And then there's another little closet here to the side, just like probably 2 by 2 feet, like a little hanging coat closet there. All right, I'll head downstairs and check out the basement. I'm gonna grab that key out of the front door real quick so I can get into the garage. Okay, so heading down the stairs, when we get down to the basement, all the flooring down here is this vinyl plank. So this isn't hardwood, it's a vinyl plank, but it looks nice, it's new. They've missed a little bit of trim right there. There's some little details here that none of them are a big deal, but it's just funny to me when people leave out some small stuff. So just some storage underneath the stairs. I know it's pretty dark, you can't really see it. Okay, So there's a little family room down here with another fireplace. This room it's probably 20 by 15 feet. Good sized room. I mean, it's a great little room for the kids probably. This log set, I think the one upstairs is probably the same. It looks like it's hooked up with gas. So not a wood burning fireplace. So heading back over here to where the stairs are, just to give you guys some perspective, if I turn right, there's another 3/4 bath there. And then there are 2 more bedrooms. And then if I turn left, you've got a laundry room and the stairs from the backyard come into there. And then there's another big bedroom at the end of that hall. So come over here and start with this bedroom. It's a good sized bedroom. It's probably the same size as that master upstairs. It's got sort of the same setup. There's a couple more closets there, although this closet is a little bit smaller. Some built-in shelves. And you can see there's some ductwork for the HVAC system right there. You've got your furnace in here. I'm guessing this was probably installed around the same time as that air conditioner. Let me see if I can find the tag on here. Yeah, it was installed in 2023 in April. So it's coming up on about 3 years old. So pretty new unit, looks like a high efficiency unit. Gas, pretty much everything here is gonna have gas heat.
Attention Naples and Fort Myers! Discover Finds Gallery, Southwest Florida's hidden gem.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh my God, I found a bronze dolphin fountain.
Enjoy the Southwest Florida lifestyle poolside with one of Finds Gallery's bronze fountains. Find your hidden gems such as bronze statues, fireplace mantles, marble statues, marble fountains. For a limited time, Florida residents get free shipping, valid through March 31st. Visiting as a snowbird? Enjoy nationwide direct truckload delivery for safe, cost-effective shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. We are in Bonita Springs, just 5 minutes south from Coconut Point Mall, right off of US 41. Finds Gallery, Southwest Florida's hidden gem. Call us today.
Seaway Valley, respond 54 Parker Ave, has a 21 female hit by a car. Repeating permit.
Do you know that you can listen to real police calls and check police alerts on this app? It's called Newsbreak. It's completely free and you can search any city. Might want to check in and see if your area is safe. Tap below to download Newsbreak today.
Download Newsbreak to protect you and your family.
So, furnace. And then we've got another bedroom right next door here. And this is probably the smallest room in the house, about 10 by 10. And then you've got a little closet here. And then I'll point out that this has a radon mitigation system. So that's just the discharge pipe for the radon mitigation system in the house. Then the bathroom right next door here. You've got rolled vinyl flooring in here. There's a floor drain on that side. Again, this is a 4-foot vanity. It's original, just been painted. And then this one has like a Formica countertop on it also. And then you've got a little toilet in the corner here and then a corner shower. I'm gonna back up so you can get a better look at it. It's just a vinyl insert in that shower, but efficient little setup for kids or whatever in the basement. And then I should point out there's more built-in linen closets here in this hallway. And then I'm gonna come back here to the laundry. And then another bedroom here, it's another big bedroom. This one probably 14 by 14, 15 by 15, something like that. Built-in closet there, a little window to the backyard. So laundry right here. It's got the same vinyl flooring as that bathroom and pretty small laundry room, I would say. I mean, there's room for these units and obviously some built-in cabinetry there. There's not much other space. So you could probably put a bench there and have it function as sort of a mud room also. You've got an electric water heater there. It's a pretty good sized one. It's a little bit shorter, but it's got a decent circumference. So let me see if I can find an install date on this one. I think it looks like 2016. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, probably about 10 years old. Okay, so let's go see if we can get into the garage from back here. So these are the stairs to the backyard. hopefully the key works in the deadbolt. And it does not. So the garage is locked and I can't get in there. So that remains a mystery. But anyhow, I guess I should point out too, there's a huge, I think that's a maple tree. We got a big shade tree in the backyard, which is kind of nice. So anyhow, there is your tour of this house on Court.